Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Sorry for inconvenience. First of all, very good evening and welcome. So in today's session, we are going to talk about command. We are going to talk about command. What types of command? Previous session, circle, 4 options completed. Center radius, center diameter, 2 point and 3 point. Tan radius, few example will discuss, not more example, okay? To explain more example of circle, let's see here. So first here, start AutoCAD. How do you start new drawing? How do you start new drawing? So write down how do you start new drawing? Write down how do you start new drawing? Control plus N. Control plus N. Control plus N. See here. Control plus N. Control plus N. Select drawing template file. Select drawing template file. So what is drawing template? Choose a standard file, a standard template, right? A standard template, imperial or metric. Imperial or for imperial template, drawing done under feet and inches. Drawing done under feet and inches. For metric, drawing comes under millimeter, centimeter, meter, kilometer, decimeter. Which standard use? ISO standard. Mostly depend on metric value. Clear up to you? Select AUTOCAD ISO is a file name. What is the file type? Drawing template. Select, open. Select, open. Clear up to you? Second step, select drawing file, AUTOCAD ISO. Save as type, PWT, drawing template. Select, open. Select drawing file ACAD ISO. Save as a type DWT. Select open. Is it clear? Understand Ardhamenda? Okay. So write down example on circle. Write down example on circle. Clear up here? Okay. So let's see here example on circle. Line command L enter. Press F8. Ortho mode on चेंडी. Ortho mode on करना है. Okay. First point here click. Next point some distance. Some distance here 100. Some distance here 50. Some distance here 100. C for close. Right up here. Draw a circle. C enter. Center point. Click midpoint on vertical line. Click midpoint on vertical line. Midpoint is the center point. Second point, end point of line is the radius. Okay. C enter. 3P enter. First point here click. Second point here click. First quadrant is the first point. Second point is the mid. Third point is the mid. First point quadrant point. Second midpoint. Third midpoint. Go to circle. Drop down. Select here tan, tan, tan. First tangent, second tangent, third tangent. Tan, tan, tan. First tangent, second tangent, third tangent. Clear up here? So here this is for one example. Understand totally? Okay. One more example. One circle here draw. Center point. Some radius here 20. Circle. C enter. Center point one quadrant. Second quadrant here. C enter. Center point here. Second point here. Trim. Here trim it. Here trim it. So this shape belong to big boss. I. Clear up here? One circle here draw, center point, radius 40. Double click. Here set radius here, 20 radius. C enter, center point, here click. Center point, here click. Make it trim. This is making a droplet, water droplet, right? Trim, TR enter. This is a water dropping, right? Clear up here? This shape is water dropping shape. Circle, C enter. Tangent, tangent radius. T, T, R. TTR, enter. 1 minute. C enter, TTR enter. First tangent here. second tangent here, radius value 5. Make it trim, TR enter, select curve to trim, here to here trim. Which shape here? Edge shape. Clear concept? By using circle and trim. Right up to here. Line, first point here, this is a 20 distance. Circle, center point, here click. Select, copy. This point to here, this point. To this point here, right? Okay. C enter, TTR enter. First tangent, here is the first tangent, here is second tangent, radius of circle. How much here? 10. 10 enter. C enter, TTR enter. C enter, first tangent, second tangent, radius 10 enter. C enter, TTR enter. First tangent, second tangent, radius 10 enter. Right up to here. Example on circle. Straight line delete. Concept clear? Understand? Completed circle. Over. So next write down by tangent line. Connect between two circles. By tangent line, connect between two circles. By tangent line, connect between two circles. Right up to here. First here, draw a circle, C enter, center point. So this side radius here 15. This side radius here 15. C enter, center point. This side radius here 30. Whatever the distance of x and y. Okay. How to connect? By tangent line. Line command. So write down a step by tangent line. Line command, L enter. L enter. Second step. Second step, see here. T and tan. T and tan. Tan enter. T and tan enter. Right. Select first tangent here. Here is the first tangent. T and tan enter. Second tangent. Clear concept? L enter. Tan enter. This one here. Tan enter. This one here. L enter, tan enter. First curve. Right? L enter, tan enter, first curve. First point, tan enter, first curve. In next point, tan enter, second curve. Simple here. See. L enter, tan enter. First curve select. Tan enter. Second curve select. Okay. Is it clear? L enter, tan enter, first curve, tan Tan enter, second curve. Trim, TR enter, inside curve select చేయండి to delete. Which curve delete? Inside curve. Using trim command, TR enter, select all. Right up to here. By tangent line also completed. Okay. See. Completed? Understand totally? So next example after circle, right? Next example is construction line. Next one is construction line. So write down construction line. Construction line. Create a infinite length. Create an infinite length. And why? Because vowel here adding. A, E, I, O, U, right? Create an infinite length. In construction line, we say different parameters. First parameter, point. Second parameter, horizontal. Third parameter, vertical. Fourth parameter, angle. Fifth parameter, bisect. And the last parameter, offset. Right totally? అర్థమైందా? So let's solve it. What is the first one? Point construction method, right? Construction line. Excel enter. Specify a point. Specify a point. First point here click. Here is the first point. Through point here click. Here is the through point. Clear up to here. Understand this one. Excel enter. Point. Here click one point. Here click it. Second point. And here third point. Enter. Right up to here. Excel enter. Point. First point here. Click. Second point. Move the cursor here, third point. Enter. So these are point construction method. Excel enter, horizontal, H enter. Through point here click change. Through point one single point, not 2 point. Enter, horizontal construction line. Excel enter, vertical construction line V. Through point here click. Enter. Excel enter, angular construction line A enter. Angular construction line. You can set whatever the angle between 0 to 360. I am set here angle 45 degree. 0 to 90 between 45. Enter, through point here click. What is the procedure? Excel enter, A enter, set angle, then set through point. Clear up to here? Excel enter, angle A enter, 135, enter, through point here click. Angular construction line completed. Over. Next here for offset construction line. Making a parallel line. Making a what type of line? Infinite line. Excel enter. Offset O enter. Excel enter. Offset O enter. Offset distance. Offset distance 5. Enter. Select a line object. Select a this line object here. Drag. Select this line object. Drag. Select this line object. Drag. 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 Enter. Clear up to here? Understand? Parallel construction line. Completed. Control Z. Control Z. So next construction line bisect. Next construction line bisect. Excel enter. Bisect B enter. Bisect B enter. Angle vertex point. I am set end point of this line. Angle vertex point is a starting point. Intersection between two lines. Angle start point. F8 here off chandi. Angle start point first quadrant. Set first quadrant value 50. X value 50, comma Y value 30. X positive, Y positive. Enter. Angle end point. Angle. Place the cursor in fourth quadrant value or maybe third quadrant value, right? First quadrant and third quadrant. Minus 50, comma minus 30. Enter. Is it clear up here? Understand? Angle end point over. Angle end point minus 50 comma 30. Enter. Enter. Clear up to here? One more time here. See. Excel enter. Angle A enter. Angle of X line 45. Click here. For bisect Excel enter, E enter, angle vertex point here, click, angle vertex point, angle start point, 50, 30, okay, clear up here, minus 50, minus 30, enter, Excel enter, bisect B enter, angle start point, here is the start point, minus 50, 30, minus 50, 30, 50, minus 30. Clear up to here? Understand totally? Look at here. Excel bisect vertex point, first quadrant value 50, 30, enter, this cursor belong to second quadrant, right? But value here set third quadrant value, enter. Concept clear? అర్థమైందా? Angle start point here, minus 50, 30. Place the cursor here, 50, minus 30. Clear up here? First point here, second point here. Okay, so bisecting construction line clear? Understand? Right. Excel completed, right? Next command is ray line over. What a topic completed, madam? Draw command, copy command and mirror. Okay, right, no problem. Clear up to here? అర్థమైందా? If you practice, then clear. If you not practice, not clear. Okay. Construction line completed totally. So next command is ray line. Next command, ray line. Create an infinite length. Ray enter. Specify start point. Specify through point. Fill it. Clear up to here? Okay. How to execute ray line? See here. RAY, ray. RAY, ray. RAY, ray. Enter. Start point here, click. Here is a start point, right? F8 is on, through point here click. Enter. Right up here, available start point, end point not available. Why? Because infinite length. Similar to X line. X line also for infinite length. RA by ray, first point here, through point click here, enter. So ray line completed. అర్థమైందా? Okay. So ray line over. So next command, donut command. Next command, donut command. Donut. Donut command. DO enter. Donut command DO enter. DO enter. Donut command DO enter. Specify inside diameter of donut. Inside diameter of donut 1, enter. Specify outside diameter of donut 2, enter. Specify center of donut. Click on drawing area. Right up to here. Completed donut. Donut command. Donut command. CO enter. Inside diameter here. Click right. Inside diameter. Not click. Value set here. 1. CO enter. Inside diameter 1. Enter. Outside diameter 2. Enter. Here. Center of donut. Right up to here. Okay. Donut command. Do you watch wheel? Bicart wheel? Bull cart wheel? No idea. You not saw. Bull cart wheel, so you not saw. Okay, chocolate. Polo chocolate. Poppins. Poppins concentric circle, na? Here is also concentric circle. So this donut where you light, false ceiling light. Yes. Look at here. I will show. This is for 75 enough. Ceiling light. Donut symbol represent, right? The electrical panel. Okay. Distributed load, AC point, either point, everything we are using, right? False selling, electrical wire, either point, whatever. For electrical layout purpose की donut use chain. Okay. Concept clear up to here? Right. Donut DO, inside diameter 1, outside diameter 2. Here click here. Here click here. Here click here. Escape. With a wide ring, concentric object. To make solid fill, donut command DO enter. Inside diameter 0, outside diameter 2. Center of donut, here click chanting. Right up to here. అర్థమైందా totally? Donut command also clear? So how many topics completed for 1 hour? Circle option completed. Donut completed. Ray line. Ray line. Yes. Ray line, construction line, donut. Only 3 commands, right? Clear up to here? Okay, so just wait 4 minutes. Remaining session we'll discuss after 4. So here 6:56. Remaining session 7 p.m. Okay. Right. 7:30.